happy Monday. I hope you all had a great Monday. The good news is it's almost over. I just got done food prepping for my week and I'm gonna make some blueberry muffins. They're 1 point each. They're so good. I know I say that a lot in my videos. So I had everything out. I thought I would do a very quick video to show you guys my 1 point muffins. They're not my 1 point muffins. Actually, they are from Pound Dropper. She just recently started a blog and she has all of her recipes on there. So you can go to pounddropperblog.com and find her recipe. I will also post it on Instagram. It'll be a picture of the blueberry muffins and then you'll scroll and then it'll have a picture of the recipe. And then at the end of my video, I will hold the recipe up so you could take like a screenshot real quick and you can get it instantly. It's so hard to type out every single recipe and post it to every social media, so it's just easier if you shoot me an email or check out my Instagram. Anyway, so 1 point blueberry muffins. I love blueberries. Have a beer, of course. I love blueberries, and when she came out with this blueberry muffin recipe, it's so good. I now eat it in the morning. Some of you have watched my Kodiak chocolate cookie mix, and that makes 1 cookie for 1 point. I eat that in the mornings when I get up at 3:30 in the morning. I've also been eating these, kind of change it up, and oh my goodness, they're so good. So that makes 12, one recipe makes 12 muffins. I split it, I give my mom 6 and I take 6, I eat 1 a day. My mom has a few left, so some of my coworkers will benefit from this. Okay, so these are the ingredients you need. You're gonna need Kodiak mix, just the plain Kodiak mix. This big box is from Costco, really your best bet. Okay, Kodiak mix. Now, Pound Dropper, she puts the Quest protein powder in her muffins. I don't use the Quest protein powder, so I just substitute a 1/4 cup extra of the Kodiak mix. Buster, you're so cute. I wish I could take my phone off and show you guys. He's laying on the ground. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. We went for a bike ride today, so he's very tired, so he's laying on the ground on his back with all of his paws up, watching me talk to a camera. Anyway, so I do 1 cup of Kodiak mix, and then I substitute, instead of the protein powder, I do a 1/4 cup extra of the protein mix. It turns out to be the same amount of points. Then you just need unsweetened applesauce. You need a 1/2 cup of water. That's a 1/2 cup of unsweetened applesauce, a 1/2 cup of water, a 1/4 cup of stevia or any other sugar substitute that you like. I use this when I bake. It's just the off-brand Apriva, whatever. Whatever you choose. 1 egg. I like my farm fresh eggs. Sean Burke in Reno. I get them from. And then you need a 1/2 cup of fresh or frozen blueberries. So 1 1/4 cup of the Kodiak mix, 1/2 cup of unsweetened applesauce, a 1/2 cup of water, give or take depending on the batter consistency, 1/4 cup of the sugar substitute, 1 egg, and a 1/2 cup of blueberries. So you're gonna preheat your oven to 350. In a large mixing bowl, I'm gonna combine my egg first. So I have my 1 egg, excuse me, toss that. Okay, I'm gonna combine my egg, my water. I generally do a little bit more than a 1/2 cup. It gives me a little bit more batter to put in there. Egg, water, applesauce, a 1/2 cup of my unsweetened applesauce. Goes into the bowl. And then my sugar substitute. So I'm gonna combine this with a hand mixer real quick. You're gonna blend these together first. It would be helpful if your mixer actually stayed in place. The problem is I didn't put them in the right holes. I'm a little bit spacey sometimes. There we go. So real quick, you're just gonna blend this together. All right. that's just kind of very liquidy, see? Now what we're gonna do, blend that together, add your Kodiak mix. I do 1 cup and a quarter. Okay, so after we add the mix, you're gonna blend it again. So my batter is made. I like it about this consistency. Now what we do is you're gonna take your 1/2 cup of blueberries, fresh or frozen. I've made them twice before with frozen, and this time I'm gonna use fresh because I don't have any frozen ones, and I generally put a little bit more than 1/2 cup, like the blueberries. Okay, the very important, especially if you're not a baker, you want to fold in the blueberries. Why do we do that? So they don't smush and then get all over the place and totally ruins it, okay? So you're gonna fold in. What do I mean by fold? You're just going to fold them gently. Fold them in. All right. So the first time I made the muffins, I put them in the muffin pan themselves, and I sprayed some flour. I use this Pam Happy Baking spray. Has some flour in it. Sprayed that first. Oh my goodness, it took me a long time to clean the pan, and if you've watched my other videos, I'm kind of a lazy baker in the sense of I like to be efficient, not necessarily lazy. So then the second time I made them last week, I threw some muffin liners in there, cupcake liners, and I was a little disappointed because I couldn't get the whole liner off of the muffin. My mom didn't have a problem with them, but I did, and it bothered me. So this time I did muffin liners, and then I just sprayed a little bit of Pam on each side of the muffin. We'll see how they come out. So basically this batter needs to make 12 muffins. And while I fill these, I don't have any pre-made because I don't need 24 muffins, but they get pretty high in the tin. I mean, it's a good size blueberry muffin. And what I have found is I actually baggie them into individual baggies. So I just take a spoonful into each liner or each muffin. I baggie them into individual baggies, and I find that they actually taste better the next day or the next few days. I think the moisture helps in the baggie. They're very, very moist anyway, but I feel like just being kind of zipped up helps. I'm sure anything you do works though. Sometimes, last week on my days off, I always have a really good breakfast. I mean, I have a good breakfast anyway, but I do eggs, you know, fresh cooked eggs, Canadian bacon, chicken bacon, that kind of stuff. I actually had 2 muffins with my breakfast. Man, it totally hit the spot. So it's really, for dessert, anything, it's really a nice treat. So I have some extra batter. I filled all 12, and now I can go fill them up. So I don't know how much you pour in each liner. I have a tablespoon here. You kind of just give it a good whirl. So my mom and I went on a trip to Sacramento this weekend, and we had a girls' weekend. My good friend, we call each other Sledge, but my good friend and I and our moms went to Sacramento, and we did the race. I used to run the half marathon in Sacramento. It's an Irish St. Patrick's Day half marathon. And since I can't really run anymore, we decided to still go because it's such a good race. And my friend did the 10K, and then my mom and myself and my friend's mom, we walked the 5K. It was so much fun. Anyway, really relaxing. But my mom and I made a list of some more videos that I can do for you guys. So obviously these are blueberry muffins. And I do some overnight oats, super easy. My husband actually makes them himself when he's out of town working. That's how easy they are. So we'll do that, a video on that. And then my mom has this amazing garlic cheese bread. So like garlic bread with a bunch of cheese and oh man. It's 1 point and it's super easy to make. So we'll do a guest star with my mom again. And we'll do that video. Just for, oh, that got 2. Just for giggles, I go and put a blueberry right on the very top. 4 left. Okay. Those go in the oven. I didn't even tell you how long. 20 minutes. 1 point each. I'm going to show you the recipe so you can screenshot it. Let me stick these in the oven. Okay. So I'm going to show you some pictures on Instagram. The first picture will be of the blueberry muffins in the tin. You can see how they rise. And then the second picture will be this recipe. But here you go. I'm going to show you the first part, which is the ingredients. You can screenshot this. Okay. And then here's the directions. Hopefully I wasn't too mobile on that one. Okay, so that's that. Let's see, to give you some ideas. You can turn me off if you're done listening to the blueberry muffins. I did food prep this week, and you all like to know what I usually food prep. I eat kind of the same stuff as I said before, but just going down my quick list, this was my menu list here. So for breakfast, I get up, I'm gonna have a muffin, 1 point. I'm gonna go work out. I'm gonna drink my Premier Protein. That's 2 points. Then when I get to work, about an hour after I get to work, I eat my freezer egg sandwich, which is 4 points. I have a video on my egg sandwich. And then in the late morning for a snack, I do non-fat Greek yogurt with some berries. This week I have blackberries, raspberries, and blueberries. And then I did some ground flaxseed and a packet of Splenda. And then I crunch up 2 points worth of almonds. That's my snack. For lunch, I bought some rotisserie chicken, pulled out the white meat. So I have rotisserie chicken, 0. I have Trader Joe's fried rice. What I did is I got a bag of the Trader Joe's chicken fried rice. I dump that in my stir fry pot, and it's frozen, so I kind of cook it. It's like 7 minutes. Then I get a bag of the cauliflower fried rice mix from Walmart. I put that with the Trader Joe's chicken fried rice, mix all that together, and then I add 6 eggs because I split that into 6 servings. So basically 1 serving is anywhere from 3 to 4 points, depending on how you calculate it. I go with 4 points just to be safe, but it's about 1.25 cups per serving, 4 points. Tastes just like fried rice, it's so good. And then I have a holy avocado, a pre-measured one, that's 3 points. I'm still trying to eat one of those a day to get that healthy fat. And then I cut up an acorn squash and have about 1/2 of an acorn squash with lunch every day. For dessert, I have 1 Oreo Thin. They're 1 point. And I always have to have dessert after my lunch. It's so good. It just hits the spot, totally like kind of shuts my brain off. Stop eating, you had dessert, you're done. So that's 1 point. And then for snacks, I have a bean burrito, one of my bean burritos. I did just Taco Bell hot sauce, beans, and cheese this week. That's 1 point. I have an Ostrom stick, buffalo style, 1 point, 14 grams of protein. And then on my way home, my way home from work, I usually eat an apple and a light Baby Bell cheese. The Baby Bell cheese is 1 point. And then I have my trail mix that I make. It's 4 points. It's basically if I'm extra, if I'm hungry, if I want a snack. So I bring that. I try not to eat it, but at least I have it there set up for me to eat. So all of that food is 24 points. My dinners are pretty light. I'll probably have turkey burgers this week, which will be 0 points. I'll add a little bit of goodie stuff, so maybe 1 point when I get home from lunch, from work. So that's what I food prepped this week, if y'all are curious. And that's it. I hope you all enjoyed this. Let me know if you liked it. If you didn't like it, send me an email. My email is in my bio if you have any questions or want the recipe, the picture sent to you via email. And I'm really glad that you guys are enjoying these videos. I have a lot of fun making them. I don't do this for money. I don't do this for fame or glory. I'm a real person living my real life. And if I can show you how easy it is to just quickly make some delicious, yummy, low point foods, then you know, that's what we're here for, is to help each other. So let me know if you have any questions. And until then, I'll see you guys later. Bye.